Hello and welcome to Faith with Flavor. You know, being a woman means that every now and then I get to play dress up, and it's so much fun. Today's guest is Gina Caraballo, who gets to dress people up for a living, and she has some beauty secrets to share with us today. She's even going to share her famous beauty drink with us to be beautiful from the inside out. We will also be learning about her blog called For Love and Beauty, which encourages women to transform their views on true beauty. But first, take a look at my latest Get Ready With Me vlog inspired by the beautiful Wonder Woman. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you tuned in today because today I'm remaking the Wonder Woman look for you. I know you went to the movie theaters and you saw the movie just like I did, and you know what? It was just an amazing movie. I fell in love with the meaning of it and just how it was promoting girl power and the fight versus good and evil, which I know that we can all relate to on one level or another. And it was directed by a woman. You know, it was just awesome, an awesome movie. And so I really wanted to recreate this look. So here it is. If you want to stay tuned and learn how I recreated the Wonder Woman look, please keep watching. For foundation today, I'm going to be using Urban Decay foundation. And it's called All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. And I'm in the color 7.5. For concealer, I'm going to be using my normal one shape tape. I've been obsessed with this one by Tarte. So now I'm just going to jump right in and do my eyebrows with this pomade that I found. It's actually just like a gel. It's not a particular brand or anything, but I really like it because it's super dark. And now that I have this dark brown hair, I need as much darkness as possible on my eyebrows. Today we are going to be doing a smoky brown eye to make ourselves look like the Wonder Woman from the movie. So I'm gonna stick a picture right up here so you can tell what we're trying to go for. That's the exact look that I want, and I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette that I've been obsessed with. I'm gonna start with the lightest shade of brown, which is this one right here. Next, I'm going to be using this lighter one up here as the base for the bottom of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to go in with the deepest brown, which is this one right here. And we're going to be using that one to create the smoky eye effect. One thing I do love about her look in the film is that it was super natural. Like, she hardly even had any makeup on. Of course, I'm gonna go all glam today for you guys, but really, it's a really subtle look that it almost looks natural, except for, you know, of course, the bold lips that we're gonna do today. But I love that because, you know, you don't always want to wear a lot of makeup. Sometimes you just want to look pretty without overdoing it. So I just love that she was an example for us. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of shimmer. Jaclyn Hill has this really pretty shimmery brown that I absolutely love. So we're just going to go over the eyeshadow that we just did, and we're just going to add some shimmer just to make those eyes really pop. We just finished doing the smoky eye. Now I'm just going to go into the top of my eyelid, and I'm going to add the same shimmery light color that I use for the bottom. For mascara, I'm going to be using this one that I've been using by CoverGirl. It's the Super Sizer Fibers. Okay, now for liquid eyeliner, I'm going to be using the one by Kat Von D. It's a waterproof liquid eyeliner, and I pretty much use it all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and have a close-up shot of my eye so you can see exactly how I do my liquid eyeliner. Okay, now that my liquid eyeliner is done, I'm going to go ahead and put my eyelashes on, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got my eyelashes on, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on some bronzer. I'm going to be using my NYX palette for the bronzer, and I'm going to be using the this color right here. Now for blush, I'm going to be using these two. I love both of these together. It's just like the perfect blush that you could want. Now, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild eyeliner, the black one, and I'm just going to add it to the bottom of my eyes. I really want the eyes to pop. And for highlight, I'm going to be using my NYX palette. I'm just going to be using this highlighter right here. Okay, and now for lipstick, I'm going to be using my NARS color. It's a lip pencil. Alright guys, well this is the final look for you. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. And hold on one second. Ta-da! Here I am, Wonder Woman for you. And I decided to play a little dress up. I actually got this on Amazon, which I think is amazing because it looks just like the one that she wore in the movie. As you can tell, I really love that movie. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning into this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you recreate the Wonder Woman look, please let me know. Tag me in it. I want to see how you did it because I think it's all about girl power. And you and I, as women and men, we should partner together and we should support one another. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. God bless. I really hope you enjoyed that special Get Ready With Me. If you missed any of it, you can find it on my YouTube channel by searching my name, Donna Clayton. And now, without further ado, let's meet Gina Caraballo, founder of the blog called For Love and Beauty. Gina! Hi! So good to see you again.
Thanks for
Welcome back.
me.
You know, when I met you on Candid Confessions, I thought this woman is amazing. Like, not only were you beautiful and you were sharing some great insight with us at the plastic surgery panel, but you just radiate beauty. And I was so excited to hear that you have this blog and you're coming out with your own makeup line. I'm so excited to share with everyone. But first, we want to hear your story. You know, everyone has a story to tell. So tell us a little bit about what God has done in your life.
Yeah, everybody does have a story, and I think there's beauty in every story. There's beauty in pain and all that. So, yeah, I mean, I grew up in a Catholic home. Fairly religious, and being Hispanic, of course. And I also grew up in a very broken home. I was abandoned by my biological father, abandoned my mom and I when she was pregnant. He didn't want anything to do with her or I. So, you know, that was a really painful thing to grow up as a kid, you know, not knowing who your father is and why didn't he love you enough to want to stick around. So my grandmother, love her, and she stepped in and just kind of took the role as, you know, like the dad and the second mom, and she helped my mom and I, and she was a big part of my my growing up. But I grew up internalizing a lot, and I would just not talk about things, just kind of, you know, there was a lot of laughter and great memories at home, but I remember always feeling a burden and hurt and pain that I never really talked about. So I had to grow up really quick. My grandmother passed away when I was in high school. That was a big loss for me. And then my mom passed away of cancer when I was in college. So that was another really, you know, hard, difficult time for me. And at that time, I grew up knowing God and knowing of Him, and I prayed every night, and we grew up, you know, like I said, in a fairly religious home, but I never knew that, you know, I could have this incredible relationship, you know, that He could be my best friend, and I could come to Him with my pain and my struggles. And so fast forward, I think life got too crazy for me. I had to grow up fast. I had to take care of myself. I had to put myself through college. I worked really hard for my career, and I really believe that if you could, you know, dream it and believe it, you can achieve anything, you know, you just by yourself. And I was in control of my destiny, and I wanted to make sure that I was secure, that I wasn't going to rely on a man, because what if he left me the way that my father left my mother? So that was, you know, I had a lot on me, a lot of weight on my shoulders. And one day I I couldn't take it anymore. I think life just got too much for me, and I remember that day clear as day. And you know, I was on my knees and crying, God, if you are really that powerful and real, like I really need you. I need to feel like I'm loved, and you know that I do have someone that cares about me. And he did. He showed up, and it was such an incredible encounter. I mean, it was huge the way he showed up. I mean, I heard his voice clearly.
Wow.
Yeah, directing me to what church to go to. I mean, I remember just knowing who to call, and I'm like, how did I know to call so and so? And yeah, and so I started suffering through the journey. I suffered from a lot of anxiety because of the burdens and the, you know, just feeling like I had so much on my back and to carry. So anxiety started to get really severe, where I started getting anxiety attacks, and then they became panic attacks, where I couldn't leave my home, and it was really, and that also was where I was like, I can't do this anymore. You know, I miss my mom, and you know, what's happening? Why do I feel so stressed and you know, having severe panic attacks? So so yeah, he directed me, and I found a great Christian counselor who through a lot of therapy helped me. You know, the healing process began, and God used her to kind of like help me with that. So yeah.
Now you're in the beauty industry, obviously.
Yeah.
How did God lead you into the beauty industry?
So when I came to the Lord, I always say like fully to the Lord, because I always loved him, and I knew of him, but he was so far. But when I really got to know him and know of his great love, I wanted to sort of just everything just became different. I had a new set of eyes, and I was like, I don't want to do this makeup thing anymore. It's so shallow. Like, I want to do something good. I want to go on a mission trip or something and help people. And so, you know, I felt like God was like, no, these are your gifts. You know, I gifted them to you. You have skills. You're good at this. Let's do something to help others and give back and pay it forward. So I just started my blog. That's how I was born, For Loving Beauty, out of sheer passion and just wanting to help encourage women, letting them know that they are beautiful, but it starts on the inside.
And what is your message to women?
You know, I've worked with so many celebrities and women from all walks of life and supermodels, and we're all deep underneath it all. When everything comes off at the end of the day, we're all no different. We have the same pain and the struggles, and don't let that fool you, you know. And I worked with women who have this like beam and radiance that it's just this joy, and it's centered in God's love. And that's where I see beauty. I see true beauty with women who are just, you know, they're confident in their Lord and God being their Lord. Yeah.
Amen. So let's talk about your blog for a little bit. What do you want people to take out of it when they click on your blog?
Yeah, you know, beauty inside out to me means, first of all, being centered in God's love and just knowing and not having this void of always looking for hope in a bottle or in a highlighter or in the best hairstyle, but really looking for hope in Him. And also, it's a whole beauty inside out, where it's also taking care of the Spirit's temple. You know, we are responsible to take care. You know, I really feel like we are lacking that a little bit as believers, that this is God's temple, and He really wants you to take care of it. And He provided He provided all these perfect foods and herbs, and for a reason, and they're powerful and they work.
I agree with that, because, you know, I feel like, you know, the spiritual disciplines are there. We know that we're supposed to pray. We're supposed to read our word. But equally important is the temple. I mean, exercise. God wants us to be well so that we can serve others better.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're saying this.
Yeah, and to be alert-minded and just focus. You're more, when you're not so lethargic all the time and tired and foggy, you're more focused. You're in the Word. You are connected with God more. You hear His voice loud and clear. So yeah, it's.
And I love that, you know, your blog was like a passion project for you, and you started it out of a passion for wanting to educate women that they are beautiful from the inside out. But what advice do you have to someone? Maybe there's somebody right now watching, and she wants to go for it. She has a vision, she has a passion project that she wants to work on, but maybe she needs that extra like push to get there.
Yeah.
What would you tell her right now?
You know, first of all, I remember listening to Pastor Rick Warren. He's one of my greatest mentors, and he has a whole thing of like how he started, you know, and he just kind of walks you through, and he calls it shape. It's your spiritual personality, your abilities, and personalities and experiences. So he kind of talks about knowing that, write them down and say, does this match what I'm trying to do? Pray about it, and also talk to people who've already walked a similar path. Take them out for coffee. I did that all the time. I called people up, hey, do you have a minute for like 15 minutes for coffee? I want to just pick your brain and see what you think, any advice, any wisdom, people from the church, you know, and that helped me a lot. Just kind of really asking people to pray for you, and really, God will direct you. You ask him, he will shut those doors or open them up for you and let you know.
Amen.
Yeah.
He is a faithful God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we actually have a clip of the stuff that you do on your blog for all of you at home. So take a look at what Gina's blog is all about. Watch this clip.
Hey guys, my name is Brittany Gonzales. I'm from Orange, California. I have to tell you that I absolutely love cinnamon rolls. I could eat them every day. Like, I'm addicted. Ask anyone that knows me. It's pretty quick. My day-to-day beauty regime is pretty simple anyway, but it would have to be mascara, 100%. Some sort of like lip balm. I've been lucky because I have kind of like a tinted lip to begin with. I don't know how that happened, but thanks God. And but some kind of lip balm, and then maybe some sort of like a peachy, bronzy like cheek, and then I'm usually good to go. First thing, be yourself. There are a lot of people out there trying to be someone else. Don't be. God made you to be you, and that's what people want to see. So I would just say be yourself. Even I, when I got into this profession, kind of struggled with, well, they read the teleprompter this way, or this is how they dress, or this is how they act. It doesn't ever work. It doesn't work for you. Be yourself. So I try to take very good care of myself. I drink a lot of water, and I think my secret weapon that I found within the last like 5-6 years is coconut oil. Maybe it doesn't work for everyone. For me, I swear by it. In my body, out of my body, on my hair, doesn't matter. Whether it's in a smoothie or when I cook with it or just a spoonful of it in my mouth, I love it. And then every night I do coconut oil all over my face. And I wake up and it feels so plump and hydrated, and I feel like all my fine lines are gone. So you should try it. Something I've been really trying to let go of, which has been a challenge, but I'm learning, and God's helping me with it. I am a planner, and I'm a perfectionist. And I think sometimes our best quality can also be our biggest flaw if we're in bondage to it. I try to put my best foot forward. I try to prepare and plan and be the best I can be. However, if I mess up, if you mess up, it's giving myself the grace to mess up, you know? No one is perfect. I have found that life is a lot more enjoyable, and I have experienced such a fullness of peace with not having to feel like I have to hold everything. So it's been really nice.
If you just started tuning into the show, that was a look at 411 Beauty, which is a blog that encourages women to find the true meaning of beauty. And joining me is Gina Caraballo, the founder. Gina.
Hi.
You know, okay, so now we're kind of moving into a new segment where you're going to teach us about your beauty drink. So
Yes.
Tell us, you have this every single morning?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, the healthiest, beautiful skin is a hydrated skin. And the best way to get hydration is through raw fruits and veggies.
Okay.
So we have a little cocktail we A little cocktail of fruit and veggies. In here we have frozen pineapple, frozen mix of berries, which are super high in antioxidants and just protect your skin and overall body from aging and health issues. So good for so many things. Spinach, high in iron, calcium, all kinds of vitamins to help boost your immune system, keep you healthy, but also very good for skin. And then a little bit of chia seeds, which I love for fiber, omegas, and protein. So we just kind of put them in here with coconut water, which is nature's Gatorade. I love it. It's so high in potassium and good for you. And a little bit of ginger for inflammation. So if you ever have puffiness on your face or under eye circles, it's really good for that.
Very good tip.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna give it a spin. Oh, there we go. Woo, there it goes, guys.
Okay. So I did max it out.
There we go.
Perfect.
Well, that looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
And so you can't see the spinach, which is really fun.
Is that
So that's it.
Okay.
And you can't even taste or see the spinach, by the way. So fun for the whole family. The kids will never know.
You totally stick some spinach in there, they will never know.
Yeah. So if I can
Okay.
get your help to open
Yeah,
this, because
sure.
my hands are super oily right now from all the oils.
This just looks beautiful, doesn't it, you guys?
And we're just going to
Amazing.
pour it into the bowl.
Okay. Oh, it's nice and
Both of
thick.
them. Yeah. So this is like my favorite smoothie bowls, and it's fun for the morning. You can add your protein to protein powder just for it to be like your whole meal. And then we can just sort of like put some granola in there.
Yummy. Some coconuts.
Some coconuts, some coconut flakes in there.
Yum.
And then just kind of like some fruits in there. And this is so Instagram worthy. We're gonna have to like put this on our Instagram.
Hashtag beauty drink.
Hashtag
For love
beauty
and beauty.
drink. So a little bit of blueberries. Look at how pretty this looks.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers. Hopefully it's really good. Good?
I can taste the ginger in there.
Do you like ginger?
I do.
Okay,
yeah.
good, because I love ginger and I put a big old chunk of it.
A big old chunk. It's really good, very healthy.
But ginger's so good for inflammation, so for those puffy mornings.
Okay, so moving on to our questions, because I know the ladies out there watching,
Yeah.
they're gonna kill me if I don't ask you. How do we prevent wrinkles, Gina?
Yeah. Eat your fruits and veggies, tons of water, get your rest. Alcohol and smoke and all that's really, really bad. So if you stop all that, it'll help delay the aging process. But we also love external products. There's amazing essential oils and herbal plant ingredients that, again, God's perfect creations. I love, love, love right now. My favorite is rosehip oil. It's really high in vitamin C, so it kind of like brightens up the skin and it just gives you like that plumpy, juicy, hydrated, radiant skin. And it's just a couple of drops after you cleanse and tone, massage it in, and it leaves your skin super radiant.
And I won't have wrinkles ever.
Yeah, never. They'll never age.
Okay, now, what kind of other oils can we use to better our skin? You know I suffer a lot from oily skin. And
Yeah.
it's hard, especially being on camera because, it's oily. What can I use for that?
Well, oils, actually, oil is good. Oils are really good for oily skin. They kind of balance out the skin. So when you start using oils, you'll see that your skin is balanced and it's not as oily, which is kind of crazy, I know. But it really, really, really happens. Another favorite oil of mine is blue chamomile. It's really light, and you want to put some in the back of your hand really quick so you can feel it, or the other side. There we go. It's really light. It's not heavy. It absorbs really quick.
Oh, yeah.
And it's good for pores and just calming the skin. Anybody who has breakout problems, eczema,
Smells
rosacea.
amazing.
Really good. But I
excellent.
also love hydrosols. So hydrosols are basically water. The way that essential oils are made, they're distilled by in a distillation process. And so you get the oil from the plants. Now, if you like something lighter, I like hydrosols, which is the water part. It's not oil, it's water. water. So, but it's still from the plants. And I love geranium and rose. Great for pores, great for anti-aging. It balances combination skin. And this is like a little one that I've been working on.
And this is so awesome because this is your beauty brand for Love and Beauty. I love it.
Yeah, it's my new creation, so I'm really excited, and it has the hydrosols in there. So you can prep before makeup, set your makeup with it, and just refresh for a pick-me-up all day long.
Now, maybe somebody's watching right now and they would like more information on your new makeup launch. Where can they go?
forloveandbeauty.com.
All right, Gina, well, thank you so much. This has been such a pleasure being here with you. Thank you for all the wonderful tips. And thank you at home for watching Faith with Flavor. I pray that you were inspired. I pray that you're full of knowledge to give to others and for yourself as well. Thank you so much for watching. And remember that you are beautiful because He said in His Word that you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Amen.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
And we're gonna